Here I am again with the man himself that everybody has been speaking about. We're here just to, I'm going to ask him a few questions and then we'll be able to give us his view on, how the church has been going strong for the last 13 years. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
For the sake of the camera, would you confirm your name, please, sir?
Yeah, my name is Festus Wanogho.
Oh, that's fantastic. We've been interviewing a lot of people, and they've been saying some great things about the church. We're here celebrating 13th year in the ministry. It's not an easy thing to achieve, and but if you don't mind, in your own words, can you please share with us what would you think has been the attribute? What would you attribute to the success of the church? I mean, what has been the key element and that has helped to push the church over the last 13 years?
Yes, the thing about church is that every company has a product and the church has one product, and the product of the church is humans. That's men and women. Now, for you to succeed, you will know how to handle people because those are your products. And because they are your products, you need to be able to learn how to manage them. Now, how do you manage people? The number one thing is that people don't care what you know until they know you care. When you stand before people, they will stand with you. And that is the basic principle. The church itself is a place where people come in and they go at will. We definitely cannot hold anybody back because it's a free membership. That being the case, it gives room for some people to come and some people to leave. But at the same time, the church keeps on moving from strength to strength. The product of the church, being humans, demands that each person that comes into the church must have an encounter, must be changed, their needs be met, and when their needs are met, they definitely will remain with you. And that is exactly the secret.
Thank you for that. Just one more question before we go. I'm sure over the last 13 years we've encountered, some challenges, growing, and it's natural for anywhere to have challenges. But what has been one of the biggest challenges we've had to overcome over the last 13 years?
Yes, the biggest challenge actually was something that I learned quite early. So that has really helped me. It did not take me long to learn that challenge, and that is the challenge of being true to people. When in the course of this ministry, there are about 3 standpoints, 3 areas that the Lord has shown me on how to manage the church. The first area was in the area of the name of the church. The name of the church was given by God Himself, in the sense that I can remember where I was when the Lord gave me the name, and I told my wife, this is the name of the church. Then we had not started. I can also remember where I was. I was seated with my wife when my senior pastor came to me and said the same name to me. So that was my first confirmation that this is actually the doing of the Lord. Now, the second thing that happened in the church that really kept me going is when we were to locate this our present place of worship. We were having a 12-hour prayer session. Actually, it was 24 hours. And then which gave rise to this 6 hours prayer chain that we have. And while we were having that meeting, 24 hours, the Lord spoke to me. And as you know very well, I rarely use that sentence, the Lord speaks to me. Before we use it, then I know what I'm talking about. And said to me that we have given to you to have your church is between 336 Brixton Road, where the church started from, and Kennington Oval. And he said to me at that time, look for a place there. It doesn't matter how small it is. That was the expression. If it's an office, just take it. And that is where we located 294 Brixton Road. When we located 294 Brixton Road, the place we got was just the opposite. It looked small. I had problem with the ministers accepting whether it was the right place for us. And I told them that's the right place. And lo and behold, we were able to, God opened our eyes and we saw the downstairs and we made it bigger. And this is where we've been for the past, we've been here since 2008 and 2015. So the challenges that we have in the process, it helps us. These things, they help us to overcome the challenges. We had the challenges of growth. We had the challenges of some other things, but most especially the challenges of growth was there. But because of these experiences, one kept on going, knowing that God is with us.
I mean, I must congratulate you because 13 years, and it's evident that the church is growing and it's growing stronger and stronger. From the people that we've spoken to, it's clear and it's evident that God is here. This is 13 year and we're still counting for more years. Sorry to keep you, Daddy, today, but obviously it's evident that the church has an impact in the community. It's also quite surprising in a way to know that a church this small can have such a big impact in the community. Is there some, can you shed some light on, how, you've been able to tap into, I mean, I know we do AD project, the church is practically open 7 days a week, I believe. Could you share some thoughts on that?
Yes. Actually, that is amazing. And that brings me into the third point I wanted to mention, that what is keeping me going. The other thing that the Lord told me was that when we started, immediately when we started, the Lord told us that we're not going to do church like other people. Now we're going to be a different kind of church. And I was asking God, how is it going to be? And the Lord said, you're going to be a community church, and you're going to reach out to people, meeting needs of people. And if I tell you the greatest thing that is amazing with the Lord, is that you see all these projects, none of them was given to me in a dream. Sometimes as I'm walking the street, the Lord drops something to my heart, this has to be done. And then He starts telling me how to do it. That is just how it's been. I didn't see anybody to learn from. Along the line, there are some projects that are not doing well. I have to work on them and make them work better. As much as possible, any partner that I see when I go out that I know is going to be beneficial to me, I attach myself to the person, and to me, this person has what I'm looking for. So I have to go after them. That's how I have been going one after step, one step after the other. From the barbecue in the park, if Ricky tells you how the barbecue in the park started, it's amazing. We just had one event and I said, look, Ricky, this is what we're going to be doing. It's not that there was one fantastic revelation, but the way God deals with me is that He makes these things, He exposes these things to me in my own little way, and I understand, and that's it. The same thing, that's how we started with the Shed project. I was downstairs. All of a sudden, I know the way the Lord deals with me. He moved me. He moved me from downstairs and He moved me upstairs. As I was sitting upstairs here, He started telling me, you can put a screen there, you can put this there, you can do DVD there, and this is what's going to happen. And that was how we started. So some of them are true inspirations of the Holy Spirit. And the most amazing thing is that God is giving us victory by the day, and we're grateful to Him.
Thank you very much, sir. I believe that's just. Is there any other thing you'd like to share to the people? Obviously, people are watching. Any words of revelation, any words of wisdom that you would like to throw out there to, obviously, people that are not Winners Assembly members yet, that you would like to share.
Yes, the number one thing is that never run ahead of God. That's the number one thing. He is the employer. The church belongs to him. You cannot go ahead of the person who is leading you. So you must wait upon him. Just stay there quietly and wait until the time he tells you to move. If you watch the story of the Israelites, they follow the crowd, and each time the crowd settles, they settles. So, number one tip, always wait upon the Lord, let him guide you. Number two, keep your ears open to hear what he's saying. Number three, when he has said it, be obedient. In the course of time, you will see things that want to take you off course. You will see men that want to take you off course. You will see situations that want to take you off course. But as much as for you being the leader, you must stand firm on what God has told you. Whether people are persecuting you or not, stand firm. Because in the final analysis, God will reveal himself that he is the one in charge. And by the time he gives you victory, people will now start rejoicing with you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. There we have it from the man himself, Pastor Festus Wanogho. God bless you as you listen. Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you.